The National Coronavirus Command Council has decided to enforce a nationwide lockdown for 21 days with effect from midnight on Thursday, the 26th of March.
2 million people have lost their jobs as a result of this pandemic. So what exactly is government going to do to create more jobs?
Gauteng has recorded the highest number of fatalities in the last 24-hour cycle.
Health experts are nevertheless concerned about how this pandemic could affect the world's poorest continent. South Africa has the highest number of detected infections in sub-Saharan Africa, with the health ministry there reporting the country's first 2 fatalities.
And a queue of hurried burials as COVID-19 finally surges across South Africa.
South Africa has reported a sharp rise in the number of coronavirus infections. Nearly 11,000 new cases were reported on Saturday. That's the country's biggest increase in a single day since the start of the pandemic.
Horrific news today in our economy. Statistics South Africa saying that economic activity shrank by 51% year on year in the second quarter of the year due to the lockdown. The first time also our economy shrinking in 4 successive quarters since becoming a democracy.
The health ministry says that 119 people have died from COVID-19 in the latest reporting period, taking the overall death toll to 20,433.
In South Africa, the virus is surging, hitting more than 500,000 cases today.
We always knew that a lockdown for more than a few weeks was going to be unsustainable.
Unemployment in South Africa has hit a record high, and worryingly, that's even before the impact of COVID-19.
Tough times are here, and there seems no end in sight.
So, 2020 has been one of the most difficult years that many of us have had to endure. It has affected everyone some way or another, whether it be mentally, financially, physically, or even socially. We've all felt its effects. Now, with the year coming to an end and the pandemic not looking to slow down anytime soon, I'm sure a lot of us are asking the same questions. Will my situation be the same for another year? Can I handle another year like this? Mentally, physically, financially? And the thing is that there are some people out there that have thrived during the pandemic. They were mentally strong enough to endure the difficulties and find opportunities and ways to be successful in 2020. Now, I've been following these people, learning from them, and I've come to realize that the only difference between those that have been successful this year and those that have not has been their mindset. Now, for those that don't know me, my name is Ra'is van der Schyff, and 7 years ago, I started a journey, or an entrepreneurial journey rather. This journey took me to a new city with no friends, family, or contacts, just a bag full of clothes and a plan to find my success. Now, this was the very first time that I'd actually set out to run my own business. I'd been in various leadership roles in different companies, but I'd never started a business and I had absolutely no clue how to start one. The one thing that I did know is that there were successful people all around the world that I could learn from. So that's exactly what I did. I started reading books written by the people that I felt were at the levels that I wanted to be at. I went to seminars and to conferences, listened to podcasts, and over the last 7 years, I will admit that I found success. I failed, found a bit of success again, failed again, found some more success, and then failed some more. Now, when the first lockdown hit us this year, I had taken up the opportunity to become a sales coach. I started writing material to teach salespeople and entrepreneurs how to better and further their sales or their careers. It started off better than I expected, but then when the hard lockdown was implemented, it made life a little bit more difficult. But the one thing that kept me going was that I had the mindset of the people that I had learned from. I had mentors and coaches that had prepared me for the difficulties we were about to face, and I persevered. Definitely with the help of friends and family, of course, but I had pushed through. I then started seeing businesses fail. We started seeing people going hungry. We saw corruption driving the citizens of South Africa deeper into agony and despair. And, all I wanted was to reach out and teach everyone everything that I had learned. And this is where that journey has brought me today. I've decided to take all the things that I've learned and that I've been practicing and turned it into a little ebook called Ease Your Mind that you'll be able to get for free. On top of that, I will be releasing a podcast that's going to bring you an episode every Monday and Thursday to help all those that want to break free from their mental constraints and want to basically take the journey to finding their success. My intention is to build a community of people that are focused on building a future of success, joy, and bliss by developing all the areas that will guide you to your version of your success. The book and the podcast, they're not going to make you rich, but it will certainly help you grow into the best version of yourself. That will help you strive towards your goals. Jim Rohn once said, your level of success will rarely succeed your level of personal development, because success is something you attract by the person you become. Let us take this leap and strive to be the best version of ourselves so that we don't let something like a pandemic or anything else control our lives. Let's all start living the lives we intend to live and stop with the excuses and limitations that we put on ourselves. You're not a victim of your circumstances. You are a product of your intentions. What you intend, you will become. The very first step is to join the Ease Your Mind community on Facebook. Next, you will need to subscribe to the Ease Your Mind podcast, which you'll find on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. And like I mentioned, new episodes will be released every Monday and Thursday. And the first few episodes will actually cover my book, which you'll be able to download, like I mentioned, for free. So please also follow me on Instagram and Twitter for updates and more content. I will make sure to drop all the links in the comment sections and the descriptions where necessary. I'm so excited and grateful that you've decided to take this journey with me. Together we can achieve the life we intended for. It is now time for you to ease your mind. I really can't wait for you to join me for episode 1 of Ease Your Mind next week, Monday. Until then, make it your goal to make someone smile today. And if you are ready to jump on board and you know anyone else that has the same mindset that is ready to strive for success, share this with them. Let's embark on a journey where we can all achieve our goals together.